Training is very important for two reasons. First of all, there's the safety aspect of it.
You take
One
long
thing
push
that
button.
elaborate a little more on the role that you play with ICS.
That is why I feel we need the shipyard of the future.
Jack Lloyd, author of this for the day. Welcome, sir.
Thank you. That's a pleasure.
Hello and welcome all of you to yet another episode of Quarterdeck. We are showing you this recorded telecast from Dubai, and I am at the premises of a company called APL, and I am in conversation with Mr. Gene Soroka, the Regional Vice President, Middle East and Africa, APL. Hello and welcome to the show.
Nice to be here. Thank you.
Well, I have some lovely literatures of APL before me, and I have different taglines in each magazine. One says, real people, real trust, we move your business forward, your business is in the right hands, and so on. The other one says, partnership, empathy, and fresh thinking, and so on. So it's totally different. Tell us all about APL, its inception, its history, and so on.
APL's earliest predecessors began in 1848, carrying U.S. mail between Oregon and Panama. Mm-hmm. That company then evolved into Trans-Pacific Services in 1895. Mm-hmm. As we came through the Industrial Revolution in the United States, APL's forefathers also saw the bright idea for containerization into the future, insomuch as in 1958 our CEO Ralph Davies began a study of 26 ports around the world to see if containerization was possible at these major seaports. By 1973, some 60% of all of our shipments were containerized, and today, as we know the company, it is a full containerized program around the world.
Tell us something about your company vision, APL vision.
Our vision is to be the best in the world at moving and managing containerized trade, providing a lifeline for the global economy.
And of course, I would definitely ask you about the mission of APL.
Our mission is to enable trade and create long-term value by delivering strong returns for our shareholders, creating a competitive advantage for our customers, creating opportunities for our employees, and support for the communities in which we work.
Well, if you could give us insights about your geographical spread, your markets, your management, and your service profile as well.
APL is a subsidiary of the NOL Group headquartered in Singapore. We have more than 5,000 employees in 90 countries today. We own and operate more than 140 vessels today. Our container fleet is more than 550,000. Our service structure is such that we operate 60 services around the world each week. In addition to APL, the liner company, we also have subsidiary companies APL Logistics, which is a supply chain solutions provider, and APL Terminals, which operates ports and terminals around the world as well.
Tell us something about your core activities.
The core activity of the NOL Group is APL's liner business. We also have subsidiary companies, APL Logistics, the supply chain solutions provider, and APL Terminals, which operates ports and terminals around the world today.
APL helps to move your business forward. So when you help to move the business forward, it's a statement, it's a tagline. So how do you substantiate that statement?
We start by understanding our customers' needs, probing, developing ideas in concert with the customer's objectives. We try to offer customizable solutions, not just one offering for every customer. We realize that each has unique needs, and we try to fulfill those from a transportation, logistics, and information standpoint. We also have interactive and user-friendly IT systems. Those have been recognized by some of industry's observers to say best in class. We have strong high-level relationships with our customers where senior management is very active in working with them to develop solutions as well. We typically take a proactive approach, and I think that's something the customers admire because they know that we'll be out in front of their requirements on a continuous basis. Further, we really promote the concepts of operational excellence and service reliability, and that has become branded within the APL customer base. Whether it's operating in our current areas, developing new business, or in new territories, we continue to work with the customer to be there where they need us. Further, our partnership with some of the world's best brands in our portfolio today helps us use best practices that can be replicable or modernized to work with clients in the future.
World-class people, fine. World-class technology, more fine. World-class connectivity. How do you synchronize all these three together as far as APL is concerned?
We're continuously striving to try to develop industry excellence and best practices. On a continuous basis, we attempt to attract and retain the most capable people in our industry. Further, our technology advancements and recognition are widespread throughout the shipping community, and we promote seamless transportation and a high level of reliability. Those attached to each other create a value proposition for our customer that we believe is very attractive. Our industry is not about shipping, it's about connectivity. As the global footprint of many of our customers has expanded, we too have done the same. To ensure information flow is succinct with the customer's requirements is our job.
Well, who are your major competitors in the market? And now, before asking this question, I'd like to ask you whether competition is a threat for you or an opportunity for you.
As a matter of policy, we do not comment on our competition. But here in the Middle East, the UAE and Dubai in particular, we see many of the strong branded regional and global carriers in the marketplace.
And how do you take competition?
Competition in any walk of life is healthy, and we continue to set our standards against our own expectations and the expectations that our clients have for us.
So it's an opportunity rather than a threat, you mean to say?
You may look at it that way, but competition is always very healthy.
Maritime Association, Maritime Organizations, Maritime Communities, Maritime Decision Makers. The very best from Maritime Society under one banner, International Maritime Club. International Maritime Club, a unique initiative of MarineBiz TV, comes with a visionary aim of being the single harbor for maritime societies from across the globe. Transcending geographical barriers, get connected through conferences, events, regular meets, exchange ideas, knowledge, and know the latest in maritime industry. Be a member of IMC and get free promotion and advertising through MarineBiz TV, the world's first and only global maritime channel. Meet some of our elite members. Come aboard IMC and join hands to make the dream of a better maritime world true.
Well, the so-called global recession has engulfed the entire maritime industry. It's there everywhere, it's at every nation. Talking about APL's perspective, what are the opportunities and challenges that you faced with regard to the financial storm?
Our senior leadership had great foresight in trying to manage and reduce all costs in the various aspects of our business. We refined our asset deployment, reconfigured our global footprint, and focused specifically on our customers' needs. Further, we developed niche markets, sought out pockets of growth and opportunity, continued to innovate by designing and implementing new programs and services, and we planned for post-recession growth. Our parent company, NOL, also recently raised net proceeds of $960 million from a rights issue. This has enabled the NOL Group to repay debts and strengthen its balance sheet. The initiative has sent a very positive message to our customers, suppliers, and our entire organization. The company is well positioned to continue investing to improve our offerings, capabilities, and the value proposition to our customers. At a time when many in the industry are continuing to face balance sheet challenges in this very difficult environment, APL is moving forward confidently, knowing that our parent company is well capitalized and poised for long-term competitive advantage.
Well, now we would like to know about your expansion plans, but I don't know whether it's the right question at the right moment, because expansion and recession are, it's a difficult take. But still, we would like to know about your expansion plans in spite of the financial storm.
As a business that is part of a stock market listed company, we adhere to the highest standards of disclosure with regard to our business activities and undertakings. This unfortunately precludes us from sharing specific plans at this time, but I can say we are looking at a range of opportunities to strengthen our strategic position in the company. We'll seek opportunities where customer demand and economic growth are greatest. We also strongly believe that the Middle East will continue to present many opportunities for the company in the future.
Who are your main or major business partners?
Well, we believe that our customer is our business partner. We service the international transportation and supply chain needs of a diverse customer base, ranging from complex multinationals to small and medium-sized importers and exporters. We work with a host of service providers on the land side here throughout the Middle East and around the world to provide those capabilities for us for seamless transportation.
Well, can you tell us about the prospects about the Middle East logistic industry? Because everybody's complaining today. We are not getting this, we are not getting this. It's not like the past and so on. So could you comment on that?
We feel the prospects for the Middle East in the long term are excellent. There's great growth potential opportunity, investment potential, as well as for our customers, the potential for outsourcing their logistics requirements to 3PL companies like APL Logistics. Further, we believe it's a good time now to continue the capabilities enhancement so the offering to our clients becomes broader and more driven to their requirements.
Well, Gene, you're sitting in a very responsible chair, and it's a tasky business. So from your side, what are the steps that you've taken for the betterment of the company and the employees or the company as a whole?
We continue to build our services, expanding into markets, drilling deeper into those in which we currently participate. We also believe our employee engagement and recognition programs are another building block to our successful company. Creating capabilities and planning for our customers' growth are also keys to the success that we want to derive in the future.
Well, Gene, tell us about your educational background, your qualification. And how did you come into this trade?
I received an undergraduate degree in marketing and a Master of Business Administration from the University of New Orleans. APL was the first company for which I ever worked. Came to the company in 1988 as a sales support representative in Cincinnati. Held a series of sales-related positions in the middle part of the United States, and then came overseas to Shanghai, China in 1999. Following my stay in China, I moved on to become Managing Director of Indonesia for APL and APL Logistics. Next, I went to the company headquarters in Singapore to be the Regional Vice President for APL Logistics throughout Asia and the Middle East. Came to Dubai about a year and a half ago to manage our business here in the Middle East and East Africa.
How different is it working in Dubai, or the work atmosphere or the business atmosphere in Dubai, when compared with the other countries you work, like Singapore or the other countries?
Dubai is an exciting place to do business, ever-changing, and I think that also helps us keep up the good spirit to try to work through our customers' requirements and deliver the good service that they deserve.
Well, you said the entire company has 5,000 employees, people coming from different walks of life, from different corners of the world, speaking different languages, different cultures, and so on. So, of course, there is beauty in diversity, but how do you manage this entire crew having different thoughts and so on?
Well, you're right. We have 5,000 employees in the liner division. We operate in 90 countries today with more than 200 offices. And that's the great spirit of APL, cultural diversity. The beauty of this is that we all operate as APL. In our endeavors working with the clients, internally with our colleagues, that APL spirit is what really drives the business and makes this a great place to work.
For the student community, or for people who are in the U-turn of their career, they want to enter inside the supply chain logistics or the maritime industry, being an experienced man handling these issues, what advice would you like to give to those people watching the telecast? I
would encourage the recent graduates to join our industry. It's dynamic, ever-changing, and the creativity and capability for innovation is there for us. So a company like APL, having young, inspirational folks join our organization, was always on our roadmap to success. And we continue to encourage those graduates to join a company like ours and develop and create the opportunities as we're doing now. Well, the last but of course not the least, to wind up, let me ask you, what message would you like to give to those people watching the telecast, be it mariners, non-mariners, and people from different walks of the industry, stakeholders and who not? What is that one statement that you would like to deliver, being the ambassador or the spokesperson of APL? As mentioned earlier, our companies and its predecessors have been involved in maritime shipping for over 161 years. Here in the Middle East, we've been doing business for almost 34 years now. We continue to see the Middle East as an area for opportunity for APL and its customers. And we will continue to strive to deliver that best service required for the client and continue to innovate and build their businesses to help them move forward.
Thank you very much for being with us and sharing your valuable time for this on the show. And we look forward to associate with you in the future. Thank you very much.
It's been a pleasure to see you again. Thank you so much.